Alright, this is actually going to be my first thrift trip ever by myself. So I just got my license. Yes, I'm 17 and I was a year and like 2 months. Yeah, I did not get my license. I could have got it anyways, I'm a year and 2 months late, but I got it. So this is my first like ever thrift trip by myself. Should I have like a mark on my hand? Or whatever. Anyways, I'm just going to try to take you guys along and we will see what I find. I'm going to try to get some footage in there, but we will see how it goes. So alright, let's go to Goodwill. After hitting up the shoe section, I go to the women's jeans. These were 7 from a kind boot cut jeans. But I just left those. I only pick up that brand if it's like the dojo style or like new tags or something. Alright, what are these? Oh, these are Citizens of Humanity, which I sometimes pick up. But these were marked up to $12.48 and they were hemmed. So I definitely left those behind. Even if they weren't hemmed, I probably still would have passed. Alright, here's some Joe's jeans. I never pick up that brand, really. Alright, here are a pair of cabbie jeans, which I usually pass on, but I just thought it was an interesting style. So I went ahead and put them in my cart to look up later. Alright, here was a pair of Lucky brand. Like, they were like a good style. They were new with tags, but they were $20. I was like, okay, that's a no because that is ridiculous. Alright, these were Hudson jeans, but I noticed they were new with tags, so I put them in my cart to look up, but I usually don't pick up this brand, but since they were new with tags and a good size, I looked them up. Right, these were a pair of jeans by the brand Frame, which I don't always pick up either, but they were size 30. I needed stuff to list. They appear to be new without tags, and they were not marked up. So I went ahead and threw them in my cart to look up. I guess I'm just looking at the wash name right now, so I could look them up. But typically, if I was in Chicago or something, as soon as I saw like the lay high skinny, I probably would have passed. But I would pick up Frame and like usually better styles like a straight leg or flare, but I decided to get those since I needed things to list this day. Alright, this is my first time finding this brand. If you could see it on my face, I got a little bit excited. So this is the brand Outer Known, which is Kelly Slater's brand. He's a surfer. So they were a good price. I was pretty excited about these, and I'm excited to cross this brand off my list. It's not a brand I found before until now. Alright, these were a pair of Alice and Olivia, like, green skinny jeans. These were not the best style, and I don't always pick up this brand, and these were one of the pieces that I left behind without even checking comps, because they just were not a desirable style. Alright, these I almost got, but I think the price was just too high than I wanted to pay. If they were half off, I probably would have got them. They're Athleta size 8 tall, and I do love the tall size of Athleta, but I ended up leaving those behind. This is a pair of J-brand skinny jean pants things. I like always pass on this brand. I have sold it, but it's just not a brand I get excited about. Alright, who decided to name this brand? Like, I know they changed it to Toad & Co, but who came up with that? Like, terrible brand name. Alright, these were a pair of Spanx. They were like a kick flare pull-on jean. I'll talk about these later in the haul. This was a pair of J. Crew pants and size 12, and they were new with tags, so I considered picking them up, or at least looking them up, and then I realized the price was $20, so I left those behind, because that is crazy, and I'm not paying $20 for J. Crew pants. But this was a pair of Athleta, just white leggings. They were like an older, or they weren't like a new style, so I left those. I don't really pick up the Athleta leggings, and here's the second pair. If they don't have the style name under, they typically don't do that well for me. I was excited to find these. These were a pair of Lululemon, just Wonder Under leggings, but these sell like decently well, around $30. They are the crops, but I feel like I should still be able to move them fine because they are a newer style. This is another pair of Athleta. Definitely left those behind. So I'm just trying to see what size the Lulu is, because sometimes if I find Lulu, I've found more than one. So they're a size 4, which is a small. So next I'll go to like the size like small shirts or something, because that's also my sister's size, and there might be some pieces that they like there. Alright, this is Title 9, not the best style from it. I do pick this brand up sometimes, just not those. These were plus size Athleta, size 1X, but even though they were a good size, they were a capri legging, and yeah, I just left those behind. Alright, here's what I passed on. Mack Weldon just had some pilling on it. This were the Athleta pants, just more than I wanted to pay at like $7 and change. I did have a 10% off for being a student, but yeah. Alright, Vince shirt. It was just too plain and basic, and I would have probably passed on it even for $1. I like the 7 from a kind blouse, but the comps weren't good. I didn't expect to get that, but I wanted to look it up because it was silk. These Norma Kamali, I usually try to hold out in dresses for this brand because their dresses do well for me. Norma Kamali, but I know that brand does have a following. These are Everlane pants, but they had or men's shorts, but they had bleach stain. These figs were $10 a piece. I thought they were $10 a set, but no, I asked, and they're like, no, it's a piece. So I guess they mark up figs now. I was not willing to spend $10 per piece on figs. Alright, I was in the tank top section here, just going through it. This is my first time finding Planet by Lauren G. I was aware of this brand when I found it, and her stuff is very minimal. It did have a flaw, but I ended up getting it anyways, and we will see how that does. I will talk about that in the haul. Right, Athleta and Everlane tanks, just too basic for the brands, and this cabbie too basic, so I skipped those over without even giving them a second look, because I don't really know why I'm in the tank top section, because typically tank tops don't sell for that much, but I don't know why I was, but I guess I found the Planet by Lauren G, but that was more of a tunic sweater, so yeah, but I'm here, and I sometimes can find tank tops, but they usually don't sell for that much, so sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I don't look through them, but since I had as much time as I wanted today, I did decide to look through them. Alright, this was a Varley, and I was excited to find this, but it was really flawed, so I had no choice but to leave it. I was kind of bummed about that, but here is a logo on the back to keep an eye out for. And this was my first time finding this particular Anthropologie brand, but it was a size extra, extra small petite. Alright, now time for the haul portion of the video. I didn't crash, so that's great. Alright, I went to 2 stores. So the first thing are these wedge. I kind of knew what these were when I saw them, so they're a wedge, boot thing. And they're just Dansko, which I pass on, actually probably most of the time now. There was a time where I picked it up, almost 100% of the time, so yeah, but it just does not do that well for me anymore, but I will still get it in certain styles. They just have some wear at the toes, but nothing too bad. This is yeah, so I thought they looked pretty good, and I don't need to clean them up, so that was a plus. And they're size 40, which is a good size, so I'll probably list these at $38 to $45, and they're black. Alright, my second time finding this brand, and I literally just found this brand for the first time, in the thrift shop before this, so I thought that was interesting. But these are Ufus. There's a thing. And they're a multicolor upper, rubber. These are a woman's 7, so yeah, so I'll probably list these at 50, which is pretty good, because, maybe 45, but, yeah, but they seem to do okay, but, I don't know, but the lady at checkout was being weird about these, like, she, was looking at them, and I don't really know what was up with that, but I was like, okay, probably because I was checking out with them, but it's fine, okay, I don't really, whatever. Alright, this is my first time finding this brand. This is Planet. Sometimes it'll say Planet by Lauren G. And this is like a tank style tunic. It has like a side slit there, so really nice. I'll market this as a tunic. But I did see a spot on this somewhere. Oh, actually it has multiple spots, so I'm not sure if those are gonna come out, but that's okay. I just saw one, but now I'm seeing lots of them, because there's one right there, if you can see my finger. And then there's like a few right here. So yeah, I don't know. So let me know how you would try to get this out. This material is probably just like a cotton and like acrylic blend. Actually, I was completely off. 50% Pima cotton and 50% modal. I guess cotton, but I didn't guess Pima cotton, so it doesn't feel like a Pima cotton, but that's okay. This brand obviously uses nice quality materials, and this is a one size fits all, but I don't think there's no chance, but I mean, probably, maybe, but the chest probably measures to be like that measures probably like a 22, so 44-inch chest. Alright, this is my first time finding this brand, and something that wasn't the linen pants, flax. I've been finding flax like in my past like 3 thrift trips, which is like bizarre. It's not my favorite brand to sell, but this is just like, this is not linen, it's a cotton shirt, and it did have some like pilling, but I got it anyway. Probably, yeah, this brand like does okay. So this is, and then they always have like the quotes that I always read. My life is a picture of my mind. Okay, so if somebody was a drug dealer, and well, I guess that'd be true. Well, if they were a drug dealer and they wore that and they're like, my life is a picture of, wait, oh, I guess that could work for anybody though. Okay, that's just like, I feel like they meant that for like normal people. Like, I feel like on a vacation to the Bahamas or something. Okay, I think that's what they meant by like life as a picture of my mind. I don't think they meant like the drug dealer route, but I don't think most drug dealers are wearing flax either. I could be wrong, but okay. Anyways, my second time finding Jude Con Alley, size large, and made in India, and this is like, I just got this because it was a size large, and it was like, so like, it gave me like Ula Johnson like vibes just from the cut and feel, even though Ula Johnson like honestly does not sell that well for me, but that's okay. I'm hoping this will. I like this one better anyway because it has like all these print like jungle print with like the jaguars and stuff. So I like this one. I liked it. That's why I got it. So alright, this brand I don't always pick up, and I probably might have considered leaving this one behind, but it is Scotch and Soda, and it's a men's Scotch and Soda, and every time I've sold men's Scotch and Soda, it's sold within days. The women's can sit. The men's sells so fast for me. I have no idea why. So if it continues to sell fast, I'm going to continue to pick it up. And we'll see how this does. And if this does not sell fast, that's okay. But yeah, I thought that I would try it. And I thought that this print would photograph very nicely. So men's button-down shirts are not my favorite thing to photograph, but that's okay. Or like just that style, and I picked up I think 2 of them. So yeah, this is actually in the women's section, but it's a men's. Alright, this is like I usually think of men's button-down shirts when I find this brand, but this is a women's piece, and this will be my first time selling a women's piece from Robert Graham. It's kind of hard to see, but alright, so sorry for all the background noise. My mom thought it was the perfect time to vacuum during my video, but it's fine because I mean, she owns the house, not me. But if you can just please ignore the background noise, I apologize. And next video, there will be no vacuuming background noise. So if you can just stick this one out, I apologize. Thank you guys so much. Let's say Robert Graham. And it's just like a woman's button front shirt. But I did like the pattern. I think this is going to photograph well. I need to like button it up. But I got this because, yeah, it was a good size, like a woman's size large or something. Okay, I'm not gonna button it, but like, here's the back. Like, I just thought it was kind of cool. And then it has like a, and then like most rubber gram, they're known for like the flip cuffs, and this does have the flip cuffs that were already done by somebody. So yeah, I wouldn't have guessed, like, if somebody was wearing this, I wouldn't have guessed rubber gram, but even though, because there's lots of shirt brands with that flip cuffs, but like, that's kind of iconic for rubber gram. But I mean, not every brand has the flip cuffs, but whatever. Okay, my first time finding this brand, but this isn't the style I would like to find from this brand, but it's fine. I will sell it. But it's like an off-shoulder bell sleeve, like, blouse in a red, size small. And this is Jen Pirate's Booty, which is very expensive. There is the tag to look out for. There we go, and just as a heart. So, yeah, and then here, it's a size small. It has all the information down here. I looked it up, and comps were like $25 for this, but some things can go for over $100. I feel like it probably has gone down, like, I learned about this brand probably 2 years ago, and it probably has gone downhill since then, and I honestly haven't seen many people, like, pick it up. I think the only one I've ever seen pick it up was Courtney from Common Tags, and maybe, I'm not sure if she picks this up still, but I haven't seen it in anyone's haul videos in a while, so we'll just have to see how this does. I'll probably list it at 38. Alright, so, okay, I hardly ever pick up this brand, and in the Thrift With Me videos, I showed, like, a lot of cabbie pieces that I passed on, but these are cabbie size 8. They are buttonfly skinny, but, like, I just thought the style was super cool with, like, this roped, like, waistband, and then the buttonfly, and then they have, like, subtle distressing, but they're a skinny leg, but they don't look like a skin-tight skinny. I feel like they're more like a slim leg, but, anyways, so I was like, okay, I'll look these up. I didn't really expect to get them, honestly, but cabbie is just so easy to look up. So the style is 5694, so I typed cabbie 5694, is that what I just said? I know, close enough. And I looked them up, and the comps were like, well, I looked on Poshmark, and there's only 2 available on size 8 on Poshmark, and one of them's priced at $40, and the other's priced at $45, and then there's like a new tag one priced at like $98, like whatever. But then I looked at sold, and then on Poshmark, one of them had, in a size 8, had sold 2 days ago for $38. So I'm gonna list them at 38, and yeah. But like, don't you ever wish that you could have found them like 3 days ago and listed them at like 35, and that person would have just bought yours, and it would have been fine. Yeah, me too. Okay. All right, I hardly ever get this brand. I've sold it one time, and I do not pick it up, like, hardly ever. Like, probably 1 out of 100 times. Probably, that's actually probably accurate. Hudson. These are a high-waisted, skinny jean, but they were new with tags. So, and I looked up comps, and I probably list these at 50. So, they retailed for $189, and the colors vest are size 30. They're new with tags. Had these been pre-owned, I would have passed. So, it's as simple as that. If I, like, try to hold out for, yeah. Same with, like, Joe's jeans. I'm not even sure if I've passed on new with tag Joe's jeans before, but I feel like Hudson is better than Joe's, but Hudson is not as good as Adriana Goldschmied. Like, those are 3 brands I commonly pass on: Hudson, Joe's, and Adriana Goldschmied. Adriana Goldschmied is my favorite out of all 3, but, like, by far. Like, I probably pick up Adriana Goldschmied. I pick it up a lot, and I know you guys see it in my house as well. All right, you guys saw these when I found, these are Lululemon, and they're like a cropped Wonder Under, but they were in excellent condition, and I like this print, and they were size 4, but, like, the condition is just so good on these. Like, these were not worn very often, and they're size 4, and they have the style dots, which indicate that it is a little bit more of a recent style. So I can look these up, even though I already know the style name just from selling a lot of Lululemon, but they're probably the Wonder Under crop 22-inch, and I'll probably list those at $45. Alright, this is my first time finding this brand. This is Kelly Slater, like the Surfers brand. This is called Outer Known, and these are jeans. They're called the C jeans, I think. Can you guys hear my mom vacuuming upstairs? I'm so sorry if you can. Yeah, they're called the S.E.A jeans. And it says, crafting truly sustainable denim takes time and an unwavering commitment to people on the planet. The denim in your hands is a testament to that commitment. Made from organic cotton, outer-known sea jeans were cut and sewn at Saytex, a solar-powered factory that recycles 99% of their water. Stitched by us, worn by you, sustainable for all. So actually not worn by me because I'm selling them, but you get the point. And that's like their logo. So I will, let's see, it's probably close to $50, I think. Not everything in this brand does that well, but there's some stuff that can sell for like close to the $100 mark. Those aren't one of them. Their jeans aren't, but okay. These are, you sell these and I almost passed on them. Frame, size 30. These are the lay high skinny, but like I think they're like new without tags. Like they feel like super crisp, like that, like never worn or like never washed denim feel. So, and they're size 30. We're going to fall soon. They'll sell for probably $30. And I needed stuff to list. All right. Spanx, size medium. These are a white flared leg, kick flare, pull on jeans. So these should do pretty well. I don't always pick up Spanx, but I did like these, and the condition of them seemed to be really nice. I looked for stains out the window and I didn't see any. But yeah, so I'll probably list these at $50. So there was in fact stains. I was like, I looked, I didn't see any stains. Well, okay, well, one, there's some, okay, like right there, it's like a red mark. They're not like noticeable, like when you would wear them, they wouldn't be noticeable, but they are there. So I'm gonna try to get them out with, right, you can kind of see it there, but there's one there, and then it's like the same mark on both legs. So it's kind of weird. But they're both there. There's two like red marks, and then they have like at the seat they have a mark there, which I thought I like. It's like the same red mark that are on the legs, which I usually look at this area on white jeans pretty well, but I missed that. So we're gonna try to stain treat these, and if not, I can probably sell them for like $20. I'm literally like, my mom always has to vacuum at like the most inconvenient times, and I really just hope that like this is not loud, because I hear it like hearing it right now, and I'm gonna be so mad if I have to refilm this. So it was in fact loud, and I am in fact not refilming it. J. McLaughlin, size 12, new with tags. This retailed for $188. It's called the Annie dress in French blue, and it just has like all this like ruching details, which she's done vacuuming. Ruching details, which I feel like would be flattering. It's a size 12. I spoke too soon, but I feel like these would be flattering, so I got that. Right. These were Athra, and these are the Salutation Stash flare pants. And a size medium tall, but they have been hemmed to like probably a normal length. But I got them anyway. These came out on a new rack. Like, I have not found something good on a new rack in like forever, so is that a spot on the front? It is. Hopefully that'll wash out, but we will see. I don't think that will. Maybe Dawn dish soap will get it. It looks like greasy, so hopefully it'll come out. But anyways, I would have, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, this is J. Godfrey. This is my second time wearing this brand. This is a size 12. It has shoulder pads, and it's a dress. It's like a satin fabric, with like a crossover surplice neckline, and it was new tags. So yeah, so this doesn't have the retail price on it, which is like works out in my favor, because yeah, they don't have, yeah, okay. I would have passed on these, but they were new tags, so Millie, size 12. I literally, a size 12 person donated so many new tag things from like all good brands, like J. McLaughlin, J. Godfrey. They really like the J names, like the J McLaughlin. Okay. And Millie, size 12, new tags. These retail for $225. They're called a cigarette pant. Like, that is like insulting that these retailed for $295. But I'll probably list these at $50 to $65. Sometimes like Millie items, they either sit for years for me. Actually, okay, I'm not. What do you mean? They usually sit for me. They like always sit for me. So it's not a brand I pick up very often. All right, I do pass on Millie a good amount of the time. All right, this is my favorite item, and I need to pop up when the stock photo, and I really hope I can find a stock photo. So I'm hoping this is in good condition as well. Which I do see like some interstitching unraveling in the liner, but like that's okay. It's J, but then it had like the dry cleaning tag, but I knew it was J Godfrey. That's my third time finding this brand, and it's like this. Okay, so it has like mesh. I really try to look this one over. So it has mesh, like, oh, okay, so it's like a crossover, but like this part is mesh, and then it's fully mesh in the back, like the straps, and then it has a cutout. So then it's a mesh cutout with like a asymmetrical design, and then it's just like a maxi, just black. This is just so high quality and just such a like well-made piece. So I was like, okay, even the liner is like a satin, so like really I feel like this should just feel like you would like look rich if you wore this, because you can just sometimes you can just tell when people are wearing stuff like that it's like a more expensive like piece, and this is like one of those where it'd be like, okay, that looks expensive. So it has like so size 12, pair of like the Hunter, like just classic tall boots. They have some signs of wear, but I will just list them as is. I tried wiping them down with water, and it honestly did not work out that well. So these are they're the original tall boots in gloss, and their size is US 9. So, yay, okay. And this is my first time finding this brand at the thrift store. Actually, no, it's not. It's my first time picking it up. I found one in Chicago, but it was really damaged. So, black halo. And this is like the Jackie O dress. But this one is like, I couldn't find the one with the exposed back zipper, but this one does. The comps on this style are really good, but I priced mine to sell at $85. And some people have these listed for $200, which is like, yeah. But they are selling for $200. This is a size 6 or an 8 or something. So, yeah. Alright, that's everything. Thanks, guys, so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.